Today, we're going to get into the really powerful and, honestly, super personal story behind an organization called Kartal Ol. It's an incredible story about turning a painful struggle into a source of strength and turning silence into a world of opportunity.
So what's in a name? Well, for this organization, it's everything. The name, Kartal Ol, is right at the core of its mission. In the Azerbaijani language, it literally means be an eagle. And just think about the eagle for a second. It's such a powerful symbol, isn't it? No matter where you are in the world, it represents strength, freedom, and that incredible vision to see things from way up high. And what's so cool is how that connects directly to what they do, helping people overcome obstacles and soar using education as their wings.
So where did such a powerful idea even come from? Well, it didn't start in some big corporate boardroom. It all started in a classroom, with a really painful memory from the founder, Jalil Nurmohammadi Kartal.
I want you to just picture this for a minute. You've got a young boy in a classroom over in Iran. At home, his whole world, his family, his culture, it's all in the Azerbaijani language. But the second he steps into school, everything, every single lesson, every book, every word from the teacher is in Farsi, a language he just doesn't really understand.
And this quote from the founder, wow, it just powerfully illustrates that struggle. He says, "I remember staring at the paper, unable to write a single word, not because I lacked intelligence, but because I couldn't understand the language of instruction." You can just feel the frustration in that, right? The feeling of being completely invisible in that moment.
And here's the thing, this is not just one kid's story. It's a huge, recognized global issue. UNESCO actually posed this exact question, and it's so simple but so profound. If you don't understand, how can you learn? It just shows you that being able to comprehend what you're being taught isn't just part of education, it's the absolute foundation of it. And the scale of this problem is, well, it's genuinely shocking. 40%. That's how many people around the world don't have access to education in a language they speak or understand well. We're not talking about a small niche problem here. We're talking about something that affects hundreds of millions of people.
But here's where the story takes a turn. That painful experience wasn't the end of the road for him. Nope, it was just the beginning. Let's look at how that pain was transformed into this incredible, driving sense of purpose. You see, that memory of sitting totally silent in class, it could have been a barrier for the rest of his life. But instead, it became a catalyst. It lit a fire. It became the inspiration for a mission to make absolutely sure no other kid, or adult for that matter, would ever have to feel that same way, that feeling of being left behind. And I love how the founder puts it himself. He says, "And that is how Kartal Ol was born, which gives you wings to fly like an eagle." It's just such a beautiful, direct line from a personal struggle to this universal mission of empowerment.
Okay, so we've got the why. Now let's get into the what. What does Kartal Ol actually do? What's the mission on the ground, and what's the big long-term vision?
So here's the game plan. First off, provide free, accessible education for everyone. That's huge. A really key part of this is the focus on learning in your own mother tongue, starting with Turkey-speaking communities and then expanding to help other underserved groups. But the end goal? It's about building confidence, dignity, and real, tangible opportunities that education brings. And when it comes to the future, let me tell you, they are not thinking small. The vision here is designed to make a massive, real-world impact. The goal is 1 million. And listen, that's not just 1 million students. It's 1 million certified students from all over the world. That number represents 1 million people who are equipped with real qualifications that can help them get jobs, support their families, and just build better futures for themselves. This quote just brings that entire vision to life. The idea of seeing a child who once sat silent in class, now proudly holding a certificate of achievement. I mean, that's the whole journey right there in one powerful image. Going from feeling voiceless to being ready to step out into the world with confidence. Now, obviously, a vision this big is not a one-person job. It takes a community. So the question becomes, how can other people get involved and contribute to this journey? Kartal Ol has actually made it super clear how you can help. There are 3 main ways to join the flight, as they say. First, teachers and educators can volunteer their time, even if it's just an hour a week. Second, donors and partners can provide that crucial financial support to keep the programs running and growing. And third, all of us. We can all play a role just by sharing this story and spreading the message. And that brings us full circle.
The story of Kartal Ol is just such a powerful reminder that sometimes our most difficult experiences can become our greatest sources of inspiration. The invitation is out there for anyone to join this journey and to help give others the wings they need. Be an eagle.